The key to outreach as a creative and photographer. Let's talk about it. How many of you have offered free photography, videography, design, or any other creative service to somebody through social media, email, or maybe even just in person, only to receive no response or no action at all? I've been doing outreach for creative projects, free photo shoots, and opportunities to grow my portfolio for a long time now, which has led to shooting for brands like Rainier Beer, Snapchat, and others. At the end, I will share the best tips I have learned from doing outreach over the past 6 to 7 years. What I find the most interesting as I continue to learn and grow is that no matter how big you are or how good your portfolio is, the process of outreach and the success rate remain relatively stagnant. So let me explain. 3 years ago, when I was beginning to take more headshots, I knew I needed more people in my portfolio. Therefore, I began direct messaging all of my LinkedIn connections, which I think was around like 1,200. So over the course of 2 days, I individually hand-typed messages to all 1,000 connections, and I believe I received maybe 20 responses. But what was important was I later received 2 opportunities to take photos for 2 companies because of this outreach. That being said, that was 2 out of 1,000. So not the best return, but it's something. If you are passionate about creating, then I'm sure you have done outreach to fellow connections at some point. Simply just trying to take photos, if nothing else, or work on a project offering free work. The reason you have a low success rate is because you do not have a strong portfolio for one, you don't know how to effectively reach out to people, and you reached out to 5 people and expect 5 responses. People do not want free images from you when your images are shit, or you have none to even show. And I'm not trying to be rude, I thought my images were the shit 10 years ago, but they weren't, and now realize that. However, this means you must shoot for free to get your portfolio to that level. So let's talk about how you can achieve this. This is a volume game. Next time you go to DM someone, some people saying you want to take photos and they will receive free images, reach out to 30 or 40 or 50 instead of just the 5. Expect no responses as well. Set your expectations low, but do it a lot. This is the best advice I can give, which is split test. Each time you go to send a message, do not send the exact same message to everyone. Instead, draft 2 general outlines to cater towards each individual, tweak them. Send 15 using one outline and 15 doing the other outline. Pay attention to which generate more responses. If it is a blowout, this is easy decision. Now repeat the process with a new template, do this continuously, or do this forever. And if you can't see a difference in the 15, you need a bigger pool of people. So do 50 on one outline and 50 on the other. Free work is only valuable if explained well, planned, and executed in a non-disruptive way to who you are reaching out to. If your proposal requires a receiver to have to invest loads of time into this free work, it is not free because it is costing them time. Example, if I reach out like this, "Hey Anthony, I love the business you run. I've been a fan for a while now. I'm a local photographer and I'm looking for opportunity to take photos for free of a business like yours. Do you think you have any need for this?" These were literally my identical message I've sent years and years ago. And here's what is wrong. First, I'm asking for what I want. Instead, I should be offering Anthony what he wants. Secondly, this message requires Anthony to think about if he even needs photographs to begin with, instead of showing him why he needs photographs. Last, what's the plan? Does Anthony need to come up with this? How much are we going to have to go back and forth to get a project in the works? Is it even worth all the time and energy? Now, take a look at this message. "Hello Anthony, my name is Devin. Love the brand. I've been working on this project, parentheses. They have been working well and gaining more audiences for both us and those we work with. I think it would be perfect to do one of these with your enter brand. If you have time, enter the time that it will take. We would love to plan the plan. I appreciate your time, and hope to work together." What is important here is if you are offering free work, make sure you are doing what you want to and what will directly get you closer to where you want to go. Do not ask people what would be beneficial for them or their brand. They don't know your services like you do, and you should be the professional in offering them ideas. Tell them what the plan is, how much time it will take, the benefit to doing this. Set parameters so that there is full understanding and less fear that this will consume their time. If you think that if you just had a larger portfolio or more recognizable brand name, that outreach would somehow be a breeze or whatever, just easier, you're wrong. The fish get bigger, but harder to fry. And what I mean by this is 6 years ago, I was outreaching to literally anyone that would say yes to having a portrait taken. My portfolio blew, but my outreach really sucked, and I would only receive a few responses from a considerable amount of outreach. Now, I directly reach out towards opportunities and people that I think match Venture, who I find interesting, or who I want to learn from. These are more difficult to get, therefore I still need to do a vast amount of outreach, and I still only receive, partial response. Someday in the future, I will be reaching out, or my team will, to huge names and brands that align with our vision, and once again, we will find that we still must focus on volume and testing, and will likely still receive few responses. So get out your own way, reach out, learn, and do it for a long time, and do a lot of it. There's no correct hack, there's no template, there's no video to watch. You need to do the legwork to learn and see what generates the best results for your specific area. I really do hope this helps somebody. I think it could have really helped me years ago. So thanks for listening, and ask a question in the comments if you have the time. Push.